For some of the audience members that are new to the concept, what it is we have a tournament currently going on of the best roasters, and they're going to diss each other for 7 minutes. We did a coin toss earlier, and Joe Gilpin will be going first. And then once one person finishes roasting, then the other person comes back for the rebuttal. We have 3 judges that are going to score 1 through 10 on each person's set. They'll be judged immediately following their sets. Are you guys ready for a roast? Coming to the stage, our first contestant. Put your hands together for the very funny Mr. Joe Gilpin. Our second competitor from sunny California. Put your hands together for the very funny Mr. Wes Martens. All right, so Wes won the coin toss, so Joe goes first. Put your hands together for Joe Gilpin.
Everybody give it up for Mr. Jesse Rivas, hosting a hell of a show. Yeah. Give it up for Wes real quick. I think we're going to have a good battle here. I think it's going to be a good time. I'm going to have to be careful when I'm up here because a roast of a guy like Wes can pretty quickly turn into a cremation. I said a cremation, Wes. So I'm going to say what we're all thinking. Wes, that is the worst looking toupee I have ever seen in my whole life. He looks like Heisenberg. We can all agree on that, right? He openly admits it. He models his look after it. He has jokes in his act like, I don't look like Bryan Cranston. I don't look like Bryan Cranston. Wes, I'm here to tell you, we know Bryan Cranston is very talented. It's a big difference. Thank you, Wes, for true to form, dressing like a 60-year-old who looked up online what 20-year-olds look like. You look like the worst 21 Jump Street. Thank you. Give it up for the judges real quick. They're funny guys. Haywood Turnipseed is here. Haywood Turnipseed. Who the fuck named you? You sound... Was Black Willy Wonka taken? That sounds like the name of the guy who used to sell Mary Poppins dime bags. Marcus Brown is here, or at least I think he is. All of these brown people look the same to me. Aaron Gilman is our third judge for the night. He's a surprise judge. I'm happy to see him. Me and Aaron are actually going to be extras in House of Cards coming out later this month. Aaron will be playing the house. Back to Wes. That's who we're here for. I'm just going to keep going down the road. I don't feel that bad roasting Wes, making fun of Wes. 15 minutes in, the dementia's going to kick in. He won't remember shit. Wes has been around for a long time. Wes has seen a lot of comedy in his 60-plus years. You saw Bill Hicks, dead at 32. John Belushi, dead at 33. Wes Martens, 65, still rolling. Wes, I have an album title for you. Only the Good Die Young. Wes started comedy at 60 years old as part of a midlife crisis. Who has a midlife crisis at 60? How old are you planning on being? Are you going to be like a 120-year-old, like heading to open mics, complaining about the Negro problem? I said the Negro problem. The Negro problem. Wes told me before this that he was having trouble finding stuff about me online. And I don't know if that was to shake my confidence or just to brag that he knows how to use the internet. He's like, yeah, I just found Ask Jeeves. It's great. Google, motherfucker. Google it. Wes is a conservative, as you can tell by looking. You look like what would happen if a racist drew a Republican. Wes is so conservative, he doesn't even believe in global warming. It's true, right? You don't believe in... Not your thing. Wes says there's no way that the planet has been getting hotter for thousands and thousands of years. He would have noticed. I actually do enjoy Wes's comedy. I like it a lot. I like watching him perform. To me, watching Wes Martens perform, it's a lot like the Jamaican bobsled team. I said the Jamaican bobsled team. It's a lot like the Jamaican bobsled team. You know they're not going to do well, but you're just kind of impressed that they're even trying. I'm Joe Gilpin. Thank you guys for listening.
Keep it going for Joe Gilpin. Judges, I actually have the mic right there in the middle if you guys want to pick it up. So first off with the scores, Marcus.
Alrighty, learned something new today. Joe, hilarious. I took some notes about some of the key points. Cremation. I said cremation. The Negro problem was definitely, I was impressed with that. Only the Good Die Young was just utterly disrespectful. And the worst 21 Jump Street ever was, he should want to fight you after this. I gave you a 9 out of 10. It was excellent, excellent.
9 out of 10 from Marcus Brown.
Hey, what's up, Joe? I gave you a 9 out of 10. Also, you only lost 1 point because you talked about the judges, motherfucker. That's really the only reason you lost one. That's really, other than that, even the Ask Jeeves line might have brought that back. That was like an alley-oop. That was the shit.
Great writing. So I'm going to give you 9.5.
9, and 9.5 for the judges. Ooh, now after taking that abuse, it's time for payback. It's the judges. They don't know how to use the mic yet. It's okay. From Wes Martens.
Thank you, thank you. First of all, I want to point out that I don't have a Negro problem. My knees stopped growing 40 years ago. It's very nice to be here at Period Comedy tonight. Such a thrill to match wits with a pudgy Justin Bieber lookalike. Now, really, you don't believe this, but Joe and I have a lot in common. For instance, this show is later than both of our bedtimes are usually. Yeah. Yeah. And I have a mustache, and when Joe reaches puberty, he's going to grow a mustache. I'm sure we can wait a few years for that. I have a grandchild. Joe is someone's grandchild. Lot in common, lot in common. Joe is chubby. I can't get a chubby. Joe works for the Tea Party. I've been to a party where they had tea. But you know, I tried to find out about Joe on the internet. There's not a lot of information about Joe because he's what, 19 years old. He hasn't done shit, right? That's why there's nothing there. But I got to tell you, I think Joe is special, really. I would be proud to have a kid like Joe if I didn't already have 2 normal children. You know. Joe has a marketing degree, so his mom can send him to the store. It's true. Now, I do know this about Joe. Joe wants to be a professional comedian, you know? Give it up for Joe. That's, not a lucrative career to look into, really. But I want to give you some advice if you want to be a comedian, and that is to wear a condom. No, seriously, because I know you teach martial arts, right? So someday you're going to be a better comedian. You're going to be on the road, right? And you're going to be in clubs, and you're going to be stooping a lot of waitresses, right? That means fucking to you people who don't know what stoop, those of you who are not German. And you're going to stoop a waitress and you're going to get her pregnant. You're going to have to marry. You're going to have to quit comedy and get a job. Probably open your own lame-ass martial arts studio. So wear a condom, buddy. Wear a condom. Oh, man. Goddamn. Stooping. I love stooping. I remember stooping. I want to give you some advice, Joe. Don't lie. Okay, always tell the truth on stage, okay? Because you're going to get caught in a lie. So push your limits. Push yourself, man. Now, judges, I want to tell you something. This is a young comedian. I've been doing this for better than, and so I'd like you to do something special for me, judges. I don't care how you judge me. I'm probably never going to come back to this fake fish and chips place ever again. Anyway, so move this guy along in the contest, because this fucker needs some more stage time. That's all I have to say. Thanks very much.
Keep it going for Wes Martens, ladies and gentlemen. Judges for your scores.
I'm starting off.
Okay.
So I got to give Wes, it's like the most fucked up AA starting out the thing saying, I don't have a Negro problem. That was fucked up. I know, but we didn't know that yet. So awesome. You guys are some of the best writers out here. Totally congratulate you. I got to give you a 9.
Big up, Uncle Wes. Big up. That marketing degree. That was dope, man. I really, it was good, brother. I gave you A5. I gave you A5.
Wes, good set up there. I took some notes once again. Pudgy Justin Bieber was out the gate, a good one. I was impressed with that. I have a marketing degree as well, so my mother has sent me to the store a few times. Wes, I never want to hear about your chubby ever again. And I took points off for the repeating of the word stooping, just because I felt like you needed to lose points when a different millennium. So with that, I gave Wes an 8.5.
All right. So that's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Advancing to the next round of the roast battle. Put your hands together for the winner, Joe Gilpin.
feel it on